Schultz, waiting for a backdrop, was nailed hard by Gilbert coming off the rope. He managed to get over and tag Bill Ash, and Tommy needs a tag in the worst way. He needs to get to Rich or to Dundee. We're about 17 and a half minutes or so into the six-man tag match. Gorgeous George Jr. in for a cover, but Gilbert, with a foot up on the rope, saves the count. Once again, Gorgeous George, 2, and that's all they can get. Tommy Gilbert has been in there much too long, and with the team of Schultz, Ash, and Gorgeous George Jr., they have been taking turns working him over. Tommy, a valiant wrestler, just doesn't know how to say quit, and he is doing his best to try to get over to the outstretched hand of Bill Dundee. Here comes Dundee, see if he can get a little closer to him. Lawler from the outside of the ring, swinging that riding crop. Now he's gouging at Gilbert's face with it. Ash puts Gilbert face down. Tommy in bad shape. Backdrop, beautiful roll up. David Schultz breaks the jackknife up. And now Gilbert gets to Billy Dundee. Here comes the superstar. He's sending bodies flying all over the place. We're coming up on the 20-minute mark. There's a flying press from Bill Dundee. Tommy Rich grabs Gorgeous George Jr. Gilbert nails Schultz. And Schultz runs Dundee right into Lawler's helmet down here. Here comes referee Jerry Calhoun. 2, 3, he got him. Gilbert tried to peel him out, but he didn't get him quite in time. And so the victory, with the aid of the general, is going to go to the team of Schultz, Ash, and Gorgeous George Jr., who right at the present time is taking quite a pounding from Tommy Rich. Rich puts him down and continues to work on him. 20 minutes and 13 seconds is the final result, or time rather, and the result, as we told you, Ash Schultz and Gorgeous George Jr. Whole lot of bodies flying in that ring. So in 20 minutes and 13 seconds, with an assist from the general, Gorgeous George Jr., Schultz, and Ash come out victorious over Gilbert, Dundee, and Tommy Rich. Johnson thrown right straight into referee Tommy Sloan. Lawler goes to get him, and here comes Tommy Rich to chase him off. But the scalper took his boot from behind. He knocks Tommy Rich flat down on the floor. He then slams his head into that helmet of Lawler's. The Mongolian Stomper back up to the edge of the ring, and the Stomper going after Rocky Johnson. Right at ring's edge, as referee Tommy Sloan, who was knocked down when the Stomper threw Johnson into him, is now coming back to his feet and getting back into the action. somewhat worse for that wear. Ooh, and Johnson took the stomper right up and over, and that's not easy to do with a guy that big. Tommy Rich laid out on the floor over here in the corner. Rocky Johnson going after the stomper. Here comes Lawler. Johnson puts him down. Woo! And Lawler hit him with that helmet, knocking him flat in the floor, but it'll be a disqualification in 9 minutes and 12 seconds. And while the stomper holds him, Lawler slams him with that riding drop. And now the stomper, oh, Rocky duck and nailed Lawler. Here comes Tommy Rich, staggering his way back up to the ring to help out Rocky, and Rocky don't need a whole lot of help. On the floor, Tommy Rich rattles Lawler, and Rocky going after the stomper. Lawler holding the stomper, trying to get him out of there. The referee is going to disqualify the stomper because of Lawler's interference in 9 minutes and 12 seconds. I believe that's what he did. Either that or he stopped it. And the Mongolian stomper trying to head back into that ring to get at Rocky Johnson. Lawler holding him. And now the stomper turning on Lawler. I still haven't got the clear answer from the referee as to whether it was a disqualification or whether it was a no contest. Stomper and Lawler going at it hot and heavy as Rocky Johnson watches from the ring. And so the time was 9 minutes and 12 seconds. We'll see if was it a disqualification? Stopped as a no contest disqualification? Referee stops it as a no contest in 9 minutes, 12 seconds in the Southern Heavyweight title, which will remain with Rocky Johnson. This is Lance Russell from the Memphis Mid-South Coliseum.